dressing you up.
Am I? Oh. They're so big-headed.
Does it so well. Oh, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
It's lovely to see so many people interested in the spiritual, and of course it is a beautiful centre, isn't it? And it's lovely and cool, which is excellent. And I always do say this, of course, that the world of spirit don't live on this heavy vibrational rate. They come in from, that wonderfully high frequency, which is the light. And your loved ones see the light, and they have to lower their vibration to link with the channel. And then, of course, they go back to the light at the end of the evening. And above all, they do come in through love, because it is love that absolutely overcomes everything. As Simon said, please send your thoughts up, because they are living things. They do go out on the energy field. And, of course, I will need a voice, please, if I come to you, because it does hold the link with your loved ones. And I have to say, there's a beautiful blue risen light, because all the colours have vibrational rates, and blue is number one healing colour, and healers use a lot of the blue. So I feel I've got to come to the gentleman here in the blue shirt. Can I come to you, sir?
Bless you.
Bless your heart, because as I come to you, please, I see a blue light around you, and I have to say it isn't the police, so that's fine. But there's a beautiful healing light that is with you, and I see that you've actually evolved in this life, and I feel more to the latter part of your life that you are and have evolved. Would you understand that?
I accept that.
And you're becoming a beacon of light. This is a beautiful beacon here, but I can just see there's a beautiful white light around you as well, and I feel that you're rising to pick up spirit yourself as well.
That's certainly true.
Okay, that's absolutely lovely. As I say, your aura, everything that lives, the electromagnetic field around us that's shaped like an egg, contains all the colours that change. But also there's a child around you. Would you understand a child in the world of spirit? But possibly going back a little?
Yes.
Because I am seeing a beautiful little girl that comes to sit on your lap here, and bringing a lot of love, and of course they grow in the world of spirit. But as I look at you, please, I'm sensing a father that is coming forward here from spirit, and I sense that I'm a very upright man, because they come and stand in my aura, a little bit like a plane, they circle and then come and stand in my energy. I sense, please, that I am such a smart looking man, and obviously he was dark haired when he was younger, but I see that, I feel as I'm looking at him, he held on to his hair, and I've got slightly tightish hair, I feel, with your father, and I see that he's gone grey as well towards the end of his life. I feel a very distinguished face with your father, and I feel that I always stayed very slim with him as well. Do you understand this?
Except towards the end when he put on weight.
He put on weight, okay. Can I just say that I feel that he was very proud of himself in life. And he doesn't want to show you that he's put on that bit of weight, because I feel, in spirit, you will go back to your better time. You will go back to your 30s. And I feel that around that time, and I feel that he absolutely loved this. Now, I feel he would have been a healthy man, but for some reason I've got a cigar in my hand. Would you understand the cigar?
Occasionally, but he was a smoker with cigarettes.
Oh, fine, but he's put a cigar because this is a very special occasion.
Okay.
Okay, and this is how I feel that it is. And I feel that I'm often around you. I feel that I'm such an educated man, but I also feel now I've become a lot more spiritual. Well, now I've lost the physical body, but I do still have a spiritual body, is what he's saying, in the world of spirit, please. I have a beautiful lady here coming in a sari, and I feel that I must bring great love to you, please.
Yes.
Now, I may have a mother figure coming in, but I feel that this lady is absolutely beautiful. As she stands in my energy, I feel that at some point I was quite nicely made. And I have to say, my sari is absolutely beautiful. I've got a beautiful blue sari on for you now, and I like a little bit of sparkle with this as well. And I feel that when I passed, I went over either with my heart, because I feel that I've just gone. Do you understand this?
Most of it.
Most of it.
The passing was not as you described it.
Oh, all right, sorry. And would you understand stomach as well?
Yes.
Because now your mother's taken me down to her stomach.
Yes. Okay.
But I feel that I was very, very busy in my life.
Yes.
I love people because I just want to greet everybody.
Yes.
And I'm very proud of you, my son. I'm very, very proud of you. And often, you know, I touch your face and I come around you of a night time. Because of the night time, of course, we are getting closer to spirit. You're more relaxed. I feel that your dreams are rather vivid now. And also, spirit show me the ocean with you. I feel that you like freedom.
Yes.
Because I'm walking, or you're walking, over silver sands, and I feel there's going to be a great creativity with you. I feel that spirit would like to use you as a channel, and I feel that that would be very, very good. I remember that I have linked with you before, but do you understand, though, there is a surgeon standing in my energy?
Oh, totally. Yes.
But he's got the green. I'm dressed in green at the moment,
yes.
And I know that I've got those shoes that you just slip on,
yes.
because they're like clogs.
Yes.
He's put those on me, and I know that I was superb at the work that I did. And
yes.
would you also know, please, that I'm very distinguished as I am, and could I say that I also am helping those in the world of spirit, and I feel that this beautiful gentleman would like to be a channel and help with psychic surgery and things like this. So that would be absolutely fantastic, and I feel that he would like to be of service. I feel that your father or this lovely gentleman would like to do more, because I feel, you know, you judge yourself in spirit, and I feel that he's feeling that he could have done more in a way of service to some that don't have what the others had. Do you understand?
Absolutely,
that?
Yes.
That's
Towards
lovely.
the end, he was getting more spiritual.
More spiritual, and this is why I feel that he's doing that in the world of spirit. I've got to say, there's a beautiful piano, and I'm hearing lovely uplifting music here as well for you tonight. So all the very best, because I see you've got a beautiful guide with you. You've got a wonderful red Indian guide that stands behind you. Lots of blue feathers, not a hooly skirt, but lots of blue feathers. And I have to say, they're giving you feathers because you're gaining a few feathers now of the works that you are doing. And also, I have to say that you have a beautiful spiritual inspirer that will just hold his hands in prayer. And he's just in a robe that is around you. So thank you. Would you take your mother's love and your father's love, please?
And my uncle.
And it's your uncle, was it? He's a lovely man, lovely face, but has evolved further. And the beautiful lady that stands here with the long hair.
It's my wife.
Your wife. She's got lovely dark hair, but I feel it's got to be down here.
Yes.
And what a beautiful, beautiful face. And she's a very gentle soul, I feel. Do you understand?
She had her moments.
She had her moments.
Gentle inside, yes.
She's become very, very gentle in the world of spirit, I've got to say. So she's not throwing pots and pans, but no, she's lovely. And I feel that I like singing with your wife, or listening to singing, because that is really uplifting. And of course, music uplifts the vibration to the world of spirit. But she is lovely. She's got a beautiful ring. I hope you bought her a lovely ring. Oh my!
Totally. She waited 7 years to have one specially made for her.
Oh God!
To give you that extra information.
Goodness me!
The ring is very important.
The ring is superb, and it's well. I'd like to say, first of all, it's very shiny, but a beautiful stone. But could I also say, I feel I've got a diamond, but at the same time, I love turquoise. I sense that I love turquoise with your wife.
Yes.
And so those two could be, that's her colour, and there could be a combination as well. But I feel the ring is glistening, absolutely glistening, and oh my goodness, it's a diamond. I'm being shown a diamond. Yes? Okay, well thank you. Your wife knows and thanks you very, very much. And he's often with you. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you very, very much indeed. Right, lovely. Can I come to this lady here, please, with the glasses? Hello. Good evening. Bless your heart. I see that you're a lady, or I'm sensing, please, from Spirit, that you've done a lot of work to help others on the earth plane.
Yes, I think so.
Yes, okay, thank you, because I'm seeing a sort of a nursing sister in the world of spirit that comes in and links with you as an inspirer. I don't know if you've been given her before, but this is the sense that I have, and she helps you. She guides you in spirit. That's lovely. So I feel that you should have done something like this on the earth plane, or have worked that way. You understand that?
Yes, I do.
Okay, thank you very much. Now I'm sensing that I've possibly got a mother that is coming in my energy for you, and I just feel that as she comes in, I don't know if I feel over tall, but I feel that the lady that I have has got beautiful hair, or would have liked her hair to be absolutely lovely, because I feel I've got to go like this. I feel that your mother had very ladylike tendencies, and I also feel that she was a very loving lady.
Yes, she was.
So can I just say that what you are here you will take with you to spirit, so if you want to change, could you try to do it now? Can I just say there's a dog that's coming over to you as well. I've got a golden coloured dog that comes over to you there. Do you
That's
understand?
my sister's
That's
dog.
your sister's, okay, that's absolutely fine. But that you are, can I say they gravitate to you? I feel that animals are very much drawn to you as well. I feel that you do feel spirit around you, because they feel that they want to touch your face as well. I feel that your mother had beautiful skin, and I'm sensing really lovely eyes. I feel I may have lost a little weight with her before she did go over to the light, but your mother, I feel, would always be a tactile and want to give that love out.
Always.
Because I just want to come and I want to be around you. I'm looking at you from spirit with great, great love. You go about your daily business and, you get on with it very, very well. You do send your thoughts up to your mum, but often you're very enclosed as well in your own mind, in your own thoughts. And your mum shows me an LP, and I feel that I've got to play this LP. I'm enjoying the LP. She shows me this, and it's also coming over to you to play more music. And I feel that I loved my home as well. And I've got one of those chairs that would have had the little wings that came round, and I've got the chair back as well, that I feel that I would like. Do you understand this? Yes.
The wings made it didn't go back.
No, I don't want it to go back. It's just the wings that come round. And also I've got the little head that you just lean your head back on. It doesn't move, the chair, because the legs are sort of like little wooden. They just come down. And your mum was very neat. I sense that your mum was very, very neat. And she does like some cut glass and things like this. She shows me the most beautiful flowers, chrysanthemums. And my mum loved chrysanthemums, but your mum is bringing you chrysanthemums, and they're the beautiful golden light to give you the beautiful lift that you need.
Thank you.
As well, and she wants you to have that chin up. And I feel that I stayed for some time on the earth plane. I don't feel I wanted to go, and possibly my breathing or my heart just let me down at the end. But I am very, very much around you. She brings you hydrangeas as well, so I feel that they would have been around. And your mother shows me in spirit. Of course, they have beautiful homes and gardens in spirit. I'm sure we make our own homes, and sometimes we may go up market. But okay, thank you. Your mum loved her little earrings, because she says, and she's got a very sweet voice, your mum. She talks very gently, and she's got clipped-on earrings. And I have to say, I've got a little bit of sparkle here. And I did used to like to dress up, I've got my handbag just there, and it's one that's shaped that way and over, and I've got a cream one that I'm looking at. I've got my compact there as well, and I feel that I did like that little bit of powder and a little bit of lipstick your mum's just popped there. So thank you. Would you take your mum's love? Now, I just would like to say there's a lady picking or standing in my energy, and I don't know if I'm with you, but I did feel I saw her with you originally. There's a beautiful lady, and I feel I'm getting taller than your mum. And I have to say that I'm going back to around the 40s, and I've got a beautiful suit, and I know I've got seamed stockings, and I know that at some point I would have had a fox fur, which, you know, don't like it, but do you understand this lady?
Pardon? Yes, I do.
You do, because she's so beautiful.
Yeah.
And I've got to say, my hair, I feel a bit as if I could have been on a cover of a magazine, because I do look beautiful. Do you understand?
Not as good as that.
Not well, I feel this lady, but she's good looking.
Yeah.
Very good looking. I have dark hair with her, and I feel at some point it would have been longer. And I've got a hat, I had to put my hat on. But I feel that if it's your aunt or this lovely, it's your aunt, could I just say that what she does love, she likes looking at magazines. Because she's got all the beauty magazines and she's piled them up all along there, and she would take a great interest in fashion. And she's got a little hat, and the little bit of net would come down. She liked the odd little bit of feather as well. And I know I'm going to a station, and I know that I travelled by train as well, and she's put her handbag just beside me here. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, it does.
It does. Okay, thank you. And I also have a lovely old typewriter that I'm looking at. Could you take the typewriter?
Yes.
Yes. So I feel that she
Brother's
worked.
got that at the moment.
Oh right. Okay. And there's a lovely old sewing machine as well, and that would fall on your foot, you know. And she's bringing Lily of the Valley for you. I feel that when she passed, it's almost like I can just hear her last breath. But I feel that she had a very, very good life, and I feel that she had a comfortable home as well. And she shows me a magnolia tree, and I feel it was where she lived. When you open the door, somewhere in going back, there's a magnolia tree.
I don't remember that.
Okay, well, can I bring you the magnolia?
Yes.
I hope you like them.
Yeah, there's one next at the back of me.
Okay, well, maybe that's what's happening. Maybe she's shown me that. And you do things in routine. You do lots of things in routine. She shows me you going to the bins and things like this. Well, this is dropped down a bit. But she's just showing me this. And she would do a lovely lot of writing. I know I'm up in the West End. I'm up in Admiralty Arch. I remember my dad used to drive that way in the wartime, but Admiralty Arch she shows me, and I have to say the West End at some point, and I'm Piccadilly Circus. No, can I just say she shows me this?
Oh yeah, okay.
All right.
She went there after.
I don't know when it was, but she shows me. I feel I'm going obviously back in time. I've got all the placards and a little bit of excitement, and she's down by the Thames, so London is very much linking here. All right, I will move on, but thank you so much. And I don't know, just before I go, before you go, could I just say that there is a sailor going back in time? Would you understand a young sailor?
My brother.
Oh, bless you. And he's got the bell bottoms. I'm going back, and I've got the white here, and the navy, in the navy. And, oh my goodness, he's lovely. I feel such a lovely sense of love for you. And I see him with a beautiful face. And he's very slim, when he was very, very slim and dark-haired, but I feel you've got a beautiful photo of him.
Yes, several.
That you are looking at, that you have been looking at, because that has brought him to you. And you need this. It's almost as if they're just bringing you up.
Yeah,
All right. So thank you very, very much.
Thank
Thank you. Bless you. Thank you very much. Okay. Can I just come to this lovely couple here? I remember I've seen you somewhere, haven't I?
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry. I'll come to you in a minute.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Hello there. Hello. All right. Lovely. I've got to say, lovely spirituality. Lovely spirituality. And as I come to the gentleman, please, I see a lovely amount of peace that is with you, and I feel spiritually you're really evolving. Do you understand?
Yes.
That is so beautiful. You've come a long way. It's almost like not through lots and lots of corridors as well. And also, no, I remember it's Southwood for
That's
Church.
right, yes.
Oh, bless you. Oh, gosh, hello. Yes, and a lovely, lovely lady. I just feel that your gifts are flowing, the lady here. Because also, not only have you got healing ability, but I feel your hands are busy with readings and cards and just looking and giving. And that is beautiful. And I know there's a child around you in the world of spirit, please. I have a little girl here. Do you understand a little girl?
I'm not sure on the sex of the child.
Oh, right. No. Can I just say, the Spirit is showing me a little girl.
Thank you.
And I feel that you nurture her still. And I have to say that as she grows in spirit, she is guiding. I feel that she is very inspiring to you as well. I see that you've got Japanese influences around you, please.
Right, yes.
Oh, you do know. That's lovely. And often, you know, I have Chinese influences. And I used to buy lots of blue and white pots, and I didn't realise why, but they were from China, and then it made sense. So you will like very pretty things. You've got this lovely, lovely Japanese lady, and I feel that you've been going in circles, but the spiral is going up, and that is absolutely beautiful. You've got lots of feathers there. I feel that you probably see feathers. Yes, because also you've got the Red Indian Guide and he brings all these to you. Things are really evolving for you, I have to say. With the gentleman, I'm sensing I may have a father that is beginning to build up from the world of spirit. But I do jump in straight away because I don't quite know, but I have to say that I feel that the gentleman in my energy, I'm a bit laid back. Now this man's a bit laid back. I wish I was like that, but anyway, he's laid back. And I feel that I want to sing. I feel I'd like to move a little bit to the music. Now, does that make sense to you?
It does, yes.
So your dad is like that? Okay. And he's got the most amazing smile. Because I feel I'm all teeth, you know. As he smiles, his teeth really are glowing and they look fantastic. Do you understand that with him?
Yes, I do.
With his smile. And whether he had this, but I have to say, I feel I've got a gold inlet. Somewhere I feel that there's a little gold inlet in his teeth.
I'm not sure.
Or is that wishful thinking? That might be wishful thinking. You know, I could be a bit of a gent, but I feel that I used to walk a little bit slowly and I used to maybe sway just a little bit because I feel that also I'm a little bit of a ladies' man.
He was, yes.
Oh, he was. Well, I've got to say, I don't know what he's doing in spirit, but there's a gorgeous lady here who's projecting. Oh, she's glamorous. Oh gosh, long dark hair. I have to say, lovely, voluptuous figure, just here in a dress. And oh my goodness, she likes your dad, or maybe she loves your dad. Now, I don't know if I've got mum, because maybe your mum's still on the earth,
She
babe.
is at the moment, yes.
She is around, but there's a gorgeous lady. Oh dear. Is that no surprise? I don't want to give your secrets away, but no, not your secrets. He is laughing, and oh my goodness, she is younger than your father. I'm seeing her younger, and she is lovely, absolutely lovely. But she is one of those sort of lovely, hands-on, cuddly ladies, and I feel that he really did like these cuddles, and he's lovely. So I don't know if you recognise this lady because she's outside of my aura at the moment, but she loves colourful dresses and she likes movement as well, and you know, the music. I feel like, gosh, I'm going back in time, and I've got an old player here that I would, a jukebox. Oh my goodness. I don't know if this made sense with your dad, but I've got a jukebox. Your dad loves music.
Yes, he did.
Because I feel I've got to play a mouth organ. I don't know if he did this, but he's making me feel that I've got to play a mouth organ or do something. I tell you what, I've got the spoons and I want to bang the spoons. You know, the 3 spoons or 2 spoons together. But, and I like the steel bands. I really do, because I tell you what, we're being transported, aren't we? And it's lovely because all of those are there, and I've got the drums and I love it. And now I'm in a beautiful island, and I feel that is where truly my heart is. Truly my heart is there, son, and I feel that this is where I go to in spirit. The beautiful, beautiful island, and he brings coconuts for you as well. I hope you don't mind.
I like that.
You like coconuts? Well, listen, Spirit only bring you what you like. Unfortunately, we don't always like what we get, but anyway, they are. Your dad, he's very, very, very proud because you're on a different path to him. He would not have gone on that path. Do you understand greyhounds or greyhound racing?
I believe he did like a bit, yeah.
Yeah, fine, absolutely. And I've got to say, he just produced a greyhound. So that is but wonderful. And it's, he brings you a bowl like of porridge, but it's almost like you will never run out. Your bowl will always be replenished. And thank you so much. That's lovely. Thank you very, very much indeed. Thank you. Right, where are we going now? I should come over this side, shouldn't I? It's where Spirit take me. Do excuse me for just one moment. I know that, again, Spirit are just taking me here, so if you don't mind, I'm coming to this lady for a moment. The lady in the front. Can I come to you? Hello. Could I just say that I see you as a very gentle and spiritual lady? Okay, thank you. And you have a Sister of Mercy that comes in around you as well. I'm sensing that recently you've been a little bit down, a little bit almost as if not as effervescent as you normally are, because as I look at your aura, it's just like that's just slightly been taken down just a little bit. But you are a very caring, you are a very loving lady. And I sense that you see Spirit as well. Spirit come and they touch your face or they touch your chin. I don't know if you feel this, but this is the sense that I'm getting, and they want to give you the support and the upliftment. I'm sensing I've got a lady now in my energy, and I don't feel that I'm very tall with this lady, and I feel that maybe I don't want to wear makeup, and I feel that I could be mum or grandmother with this lady, but she's not very tall. The lady, please, that is in my energy. And I feel that I liked the very simple things in life. I may have had a slight double chin here, and I feel her forehead wasn't that high. But I see her as maybe brownish hair when she was younger. Do you understand?
Yeah, dark hair.
Dark hair, okay, thank you. She shows me that some links are far stronger than others. So I'm sensing possibly with Mum that I closed in a bit towards the end of my life. And that energy, she is just bringing the way that she was, because I do feel a little bit closed in as I am with her. I'm sensing there is a gentleman in the world of spirit that stands behind me that would have been a tallish gentleman. So I don't know if you'd understand father as a taller man, or a gentleman who may be her father. Because I feel there's a man, when you go to spirit, of course, you will be connected to your loved ones. They come and they meet you. But there is a taller man in the world of spirit, and I feel that your mum has a great love for him.
Could be a brother.
I'm just going to say brother. And I want you to know that I feel so much more secure because I've got my brother. And I feel that your mum did need to be led a little bit, did want to be helped, especially towards the end of her life. So she brings me this understanding. So as I can see it, your mum is with your brother, and it's bringing her, I have to say, a lot of comfort. I'm sensing there's a ring from a gentleman in the world of spirit as well. Maybe now from her brother, but I don't know if you know there was a ring that he would like to wear. You didn't know? Oh, all right, thank you. But I just, Spirit, want to bring you across as well for upliftment. So would you take that? Okay, thank you very much indeed. Bless you. Right, where are we going now? I think I'm going to come to this lady here, please, at the end with the paper. Oh, yes, you've got the book, have you? Yes, it's you, madam. Hello, can I come to you for a moment, please? As I link with you, please, I feel at the moment that I don't know if you'd understand, you've enclosed a little bit. And it's Spirit has shown me you as if you need to stand up a little bit more. It's like, you can grow further. Does that make sense to you? Oh, and it's almost like I need to be a little bit more in line. And I see a little bit of amethyst or mauve in your aura. So I feel that is, sometimes mauve or amethyst can be a passing, a loss of a loved one, or it can be that you have been just a little bit low. A loss. Oh, bless you. Now, I don't know if they're coming in, but we have to wait and see who is coming in. I sense possibly I have a lady that would be, I hope, close to you. I may have a mother figure in the world of spirit. Could you understand that you looked a lot like your mother, or facial features? Yes? And I don't feel again that I'm over tall with your mum. I don't feel that. I feel maybe I became quite fragile and that bit tinier when I went over to the light towards the end of my life, please. I feel that Mum had trouble walking as well. Yes, thank you. And also I feel maybe my lower tummy used to give me a little bit of a jip as well. These are passing conditions, and of course in spirit they heal. And I feel that Mum was also another loving lady. It's like your mum, I feel, has been passed over for some time.
Yes.
Because there appears as if there is that space between you both. But I feel that, often we do feel that we see spirit. Especially I feel that as you look, Mum is around because she was close to you and you were close to her. And that love never dies. That love, although we can't physically touch them, which is the saddest thing of all, isn't it? That's what we could never replace. They've gone on to another frequency, and I feel that as the door opens sometimes you see your mum or a movement. You understand that? So that would be your mum.
Yes.
And I feel that Mum had quite a hard life and would have worked very hard, because she shows me herself washing up and doing all the manual tasks that she had to do. I'm sensing there was also a boy that went over to the light, because I got a boy that stands behind me. Do you understand the boy?
Yeah.
May have been her brother, or but close to Mum. And she wants you to know that he is with her. All right, because it's her son. Oh, okay. That was very sad, because I feel that Mum never had a particularly happy life when she was younger. It was difficult, very, very difficult, and there wasn't a lot to spare. But your mum had such a genuine heart that even if things didn't work out, it was as if it wasn't anything to do with her, because she gave out all the love that she had. And it wasn't easy, it really wasn't. And I feel that her circumstances where she lived was all quite hard to cope with. But she shows me like little lace curtains at the window, and I've got rather tall windows going back, and I would keep my house very clean. I had to cook for a lot of people, I feel. Your mum shows me the old mangle as well going back. And these are memories, and everything that we experience here, you will take with you to the world of spirit. She wants to bring you a gift. It's been a long time since you've had that sort of a gift. And I want to bring you, it looks like a very soft toy, a doll. I have to bring you a doll because I feel as a child that you were shy and that you liked your dolls, and your mum made sure that you had as much as she could supply, because she knew it wasn't easy. You understand that? Oh, but I love you. Your mum loves you so much, and you need that love. You really, really do. She brings you a beautiful flower, and I have to say, my mum loved these. They're African violets, and I hope you like them. And your mum, and also I've got Lily of the Valley. Lily of the Valley for you. And I know there's a lovely old upright piano being played, and I know there's a lovely man that played that piano. And I don't know if it is him, but I'm sensing the name of Arthur as well. But you understand Arthur?
Yeah.
But I hope he's the one playing the piano. Yes? Oh, thank you. Because he's really enjoying this, and it's almost like they want to bring the family around you because it has been rather quiet around you and you're missing people. Yeah. And but as the lovely reading was, when one door closes, don't forget to open another one. Come out. It's like the weathermen, yes, and you've been in the rain, but you can come out in the sun. So if you would do that.
Thank you.
And I just feel going back a little bit Victorian as well, because obviously it would go back further, but I do have those lovely little boots that you would wear, or they would wear, and you would, with the ties and everything. They're very, very Victorian. Does that make sense to you? And also, your mum is showing me chimney sweeps with the lovely big brushes, and I want to sing chim chimney chim chimney chim, but I better not because I'm not a singer. But your mum she takes you back. I feel that you do need this, please. When you're at the fair and you're on those horses and they just go round the roundabout, they're very gentle, and your mum is showing me this for you as well. There's a dog in the world of spirit. Do you understand the dog?
Yeah.
But this one, I only give you what I see or spirit show me. It's a kind of a greyish looking dog, and it's sort of got a lot of roundish fur, like lumps of fur. It's not a smooth head, and I have to give you what I see. Does that make sense to you? It's a very different looking dog, I have to say. May have been a mongrel, but lovely. And but please put a smile on your face. Your mum is close to you, and I know that you need that message. But would you take her great love?
I will.
Thank you very, very much. Thank you. Okay, where are we going now? Anybody desperate for a message? Just looking out. Okay, right. Can I come to the young lady at the end by the bookshelf there? I don't know why I'm coming to you, but I am. Spirit have just taken me to you. I know that you're sitting in the light there, please. Yes, okay. It's a bit bright, isn't it? And it's almost, the Spirit is showing me that you don't feel quite in alignment at this moment in time. It's almost like I don't feel quite where I should be. Do you understand that? Sort of, okay. Because we're very complex. We're mind, body and spirit. And I feel that your mind is doing a lot of thinking, but it's not quite catching up with the body. Do you understand that? It sounds very strange, but that is how Spirit is saying. And I feel that you've got a wonderful quality, a lovely quality with you, a wonderful, gentle, caring quality. And please, that would mean that you should be a carer or a care worker. But you're not? No, but could I say that it may come about that change will come in? Because I feel that you've still not quite maybe arrived to where you need to be. Does that not make sense to you? It doesn't? You feel you have arrived? Okay. No, well, can I just say that sometimes we have a higher path, and the higher path would take effort, but I feel that you could be working in a very caring or medical type way. Does that make any sense to you? Okay, well, thank you. I don't want to guide you wrong because Spirit only do it in love. And I've got to say, there's a lady in the world of Spirit, whether I've got two, but hopefully one, do excuse me, there is a lady here, and I've got a lady, whether aunt or grandma, but I feel that I'm not in this country, but I know that I'm larger than life, and I know that I love to dress up and I love to sing. Would you understand this lady? Because I'm aunt or grandma, I feel. And I've got to say that I had such a strong personality that you knew that I was here. I had a walking stick towards the end of her life. Would you understand this? Sorry?
I'm not too sure.
Not too sure. Can I just say it would have been brief, because I don't want this, you know. It's not what I want, because I feel that I got fed up. If I couldn't do all the things that I want to do, I would have got very, very down. And it's almost like this beautiful lady wants to bring you a spark here today to fight for what you want, all right? I hope that makes sense to you. So please don't go down. Don't feel that you're dropping. You've got to lift up and be yourself, be your full personality, because this lady loves you very, very much, and she just brings you the best smile in this world. And I feel that she did have if it's the same lady as she's in my aura, I feel that her energies and her condition did fade quite a lot for a time before she passed, because I feel my stomach, I feel that I don't feel right. I can't seem to eat properly. It's not the way that I was. And I love people. I loved my life, especially when I was younger. And I know that I met many, many people as well. I also know, well, I'm feeling now that there was another boy that went over to the light around this lady. Could you understand? Or a miscarriage, but I feel there was a child that went over to the light, and obviously they all meet in spirit. That love holds them. And I also like to go to church. I feel that I had that great within me. That's a religious sense, it's not a spiritual sense, but I have to say that I would have lived my religion outside of the church. I would have helped the poor, I would have helped any of them. And that is your beautiful lady, and she would sing very well. Oh gosh, there's a vicar in the world of spirit, and I feel that she knew this gentleman, and he comes in with the white collar, but this is pure religion, where she used to live, and it was a lovely old wooden church. I'm just being shown a lovely old church, and they used to sing their hearts out. I don't know if you know about the vicar, but it's as if I've got a vicar with her as well. Someone that she knew, a father. She's saying not her own father, but they called him father. And okay, must bring you lots of blue. Oh my goodness, would you have understood of a miscarriage or a child in the world of spirit with yourself? No. Could I just say, I've just got like a little boy, but a baby, really small. But would you take this lovely lady's advice and come forward and let yourself shine? That's what she wants. Just bring your sunshine out and take her message, would you? Thank you and red roses for you. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. Okay, where are we going now? I feel I'm coming to this lady. There's two ladies here. Can I come to the lady on the outside? No, bless you. Yes, the lady on the outside.
Bless you.
Okay, thank you very much. I feel there's a lovely rainbow between the both of you.
That's good.
That's
We need that. We are friends.
We are friends. No, it's very, very good, because I feel that you share quite a bit, you know.
Yeah, we do.
And it's lovely because you can really talk about so many things, and it gives you both absolute comfort. Now, I feel this projected at the moment. I've got someone. Would you understand a lovely gentleman that looks quite slim to me, that would have had possibly a walking stick before he went over to the light?
Yes.
And I get the name of Bill. It may not be him, Bill or William. Whether it is him, I don't know, but to play... Sorry?
My grandfather.
Your grandfather, okay. But the man that is around you who's got the walking stick, and I feel that I'm a bit of a card.
Oh, that's my uncle.
That's your uncle. He's a lovely, lovely man. And he's got a hat. I feel I'm very clean, but I've got to pop it on your head because that's my girl. Do you know what I mean? I'm coming in. I want to make things absolutely bright. I want to give you this lovely upliftment. And I've got to say as well, there are horses that go back in the world of spirit, and they look lovely. They're a dark horse. No, they're dark, and they're lovely. They've got the chains on, and it's if I know they're beautiful. They were very, very well looked after. Now, also, they're Shire horses with all the skirts all around the base. I don't know if that means something to you. I feel I'm going back to East London somewhere because I've got the pearly kings and the pearly queens. But I feel around maybe the gentleman. Does that make sense to you?
Not the one I was thinking of.
Oh, well, no, I feel it is that man, but Spirit are bringing this
He
in.
did live in London.
Okay, no, I would have that man. And I've got to say, the senses when he went over to the light, I feel I had a lung condition, or my breathing was very bad for a time, please, so it is him. He's bringing memories of his life too, and I have to say, I feel I like a beer, because I've got the beer barrels, and I'm opening up for the pubs, I'm rolling the beer barrels down. Did you understand that?
Yes, I do.
It's something he did. And the horses were involved in this. And he draws you a nice pint, but for a lady you've got a half pint. You've got a nice little half pint. And he brings you, oh my goodness, I feel I'm going back to a wedding now. Oh my goodness, it goes back a time, because I've got the little good luck signs, the little horseshoes, but they're wedding ones. And there's a beautiful white wedding cake with the pillars, a little man and a little woman standing on the top, and that refers to a wedding. So it may be your uncle's wedding because there's a lovely little lady beside him. Do you understand this? There's a photo, I believe, that you would have. And I feel that you've been looking at photos recently and going back, thinking about this. But he wants you to know that he's got this lovely lady as well. I feel I've got the name of Ada, but it may not be his Ada, but there is Ada. And he was a lovely, lovely, lovely gent. And I don't know whether it was him, but I've got a moustache. I don't know whether he had a moustache. Sorry. He did. Because I don't often see a moustache, because I hope I haven't got one, but no, he's showing me the moustache, and he said he was quite a handsome chap, and also I've got the army linking as well, so he would have been in the army.
Yes, he was.
He's showing me this, and I feel that I did well in the army as well, because I've got to, give you a bit of a salute here, and I really feel that I did very well. Okay, I have to bring you tulips, not from Amsterdam, but the tulips are gorgeous, and they're the beautiful parrot tulips. They're lovely. Oh, I've got to say, I have got Amsterdam. I don't know if this means anything to you.
I have been to
Yeah,
one.
they're showing me the tulip fields in Amsterdam, the Keukenhof Gardens, and there we are. And he brings you all that colour to uplift you, please.
Okay.
There's a little plane. Oh my goodness! I feel that also, well, I don't know if I'm RAF, but I've got a little light plane. I don't know if this means anything to you. I feel it may be philosophical because it's like they're trying to lift you up and get you up. And at the same time, they show me fields of wheat as well.
Yes.
They have that view, and they would like to bring you a sheath of wheat to give you that plenty, to help you here tonight. And I tell you what, Uncle, he brings you an ice cream, a memory of an ice cream cornet. It's lovely. And I have to say, it may be the 99 because you've got the little bit of chocolate flake in it, just to give you a little bit of cheer. And I also know there's a lady that you look like in the world of spirit. I've got Mum, I sense your Mum, and I feel that Mum was quite a bright brain, quite a bright mind, who used to know what was going on.
Oh, definitely.
I was really up with it, do you know what I mean? And you couldn't pull the wool over Mum's eye because she had those bright eyes, and she knew, she was really with it, I'm really, really with it. So of course that lovely mind goes over to spirit. And Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if she's got a walking stick at the end of her life, your mum. But I feel, would you understand walking stick with mum?
She had one, but she used to
She
hide
didn't.
it.
Oh, I'm not surprised. No, exactly. Who wants a walking stick? But also, I feel there was hearing problems with your mum.
All her life.
Oh, bless her.
Yes.
And I feel I've got to have a hearing aid as well.
Yes,
I didn't like it because all those noises, I couldn't hear you.
She hid
But-
that and all.
Pardon?
She hid that as
Oh,
well.
did you? Well, I don't see why, because they're annoying, aren't they? But she used to, people had to shout, you know, and she did pick it up occasionally. Your mum used to like a bit of a do, because she shows me with the family that I'm sitting there. And it's in a hall, and I really love it, the music, and I love all the youngsters enjoying it and having a dance. That's when I was very, very happy. And you did a very special get-together for her birthday.
We did.
Because I feel it was a big do. You know, everybody came from that height right the way to her age, and she said it was fantastic. Now, I've got 90 years, but I don't know if you'd understand that, if I'm wrong, but 90.
No, she wasn't nice.
She didn't make 90. Oh, bless her. But she would like to have done, because Spirit are projecting 90 years, and that is what she does. I tell you what, she's very British because she's flying the Union Jack. You understand that? I tell you, your mum's a brilliant character, and I've got a boat here, a lovely big boat. And for some reason, that was very, I don't know where it is, but I've got a boat. Wouldn't this mean something to you? It's lovely. Oh, okay. I like football. Well,
She did like football.
did she? Because I've got to say, your mum's going like that. What are they called? Those
rattle.
A rattle. Your mum's.
Yeah, she did.
She's got the rattle, and she would cheer everybody. She even shows me the race outside where you're on the cycles and the cycle race. She must have been watching it either here or from Spirit, because she shows me the cycle race. Boxing also links. Boxing. Now I could work with you all night.
Thank you.
Is that it? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Bless you. Thank you very, very much. Sorry, I
Thank you.
can't get
No,
round
it's lovely.
to
Thank you very
more.
much. Lovely. Thank you very much,
Thank
Paul.